Okay, I haven't updated you guys. God, I haven't updated you guys, but I am here to get my MRI. I think it takes like almost an hour to do, so we're just checking out my placenta. But yeah, just ready to get this done with. I finally got an answer. I'm finally gonna get an answer. But I'm 35 weeks tomorrow. I'm feeling huge, but I also took my ring off and I'm starting to get swollen. So you can see like the little, I don't know, it keeps fading out, but you can see like the little indent. My fingers were so swollen this morning that I couldn't get it off until we were on our way here. Oh my goodness, so ready to have this baby. Oh my goodness, I brought some fuzzy socks to wear while I was in there, but you guys, that killed my back. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he said the baby was dancing all in there. I was trying to sit still, but my back was hurting. I was having cramps in the front. I don't know why. Maybe it was just laying on my back, but yeah, my little outfit. My husband's outside to pick me up. I'm just gonna use the restroom and then we're gonna drive an hour back home. He's gotta go to work. It's 1 o'clock. By the time I get there, I'm gonna have to be ready to go get Liam. So I just have to grab I had to take my earring out of my ear, I forgot, and I completely forgot I had this on, but just grabbing my things from my locker because I had to lock it up. Oh, my back hurts so bad. All right, so I'm on my way to my doctor's. I did go yesterday, so I'll give you guys like a little update of what happened, but today is gonna get a definite answer how we're gonna deliver and when we're gonna deliver this baby. Of course it would be raining when I straightened my hair, and this is not working. Thank you. And got ready. Alright, hopefully this is the last one. But I'll show you guys a little bump. Oh my goodness. Hopefully this is the last appointment, but we'll see. Okay guys, I just got sent over to the hospital that I'm going to be delivering at. It's literally across the street from my doctor. So I got sent over here. We don't have a set date for the C-section yet, but the radiologist that he spoke with yesterday, this is like all foggy, he actually spoke with two. They couldn't give a definite answer, but it's definitely not penetrating like bowels or anything like that, which is a very good thing. They just don't know what to expect when they get in there. They just know it's around a lot of blood vessels. They're going to be prepared and have like, you know, the catheter and everything set up so that way they can cauterize and catch the bleeding if it starts. I was just sent over to get 2 steroid shots for the baby's lungs, and then I'm also having an ultrasound done by the radiologist just to see if he can get a better like understanding of what's going on. So I don't know how long I'm going to be in here for. It's 1 o'clock now. I've already called my husband and told him like what was going on because he was supposed to go to work, and then I'm actually seeing my doctor again on Monday, so it's not going to be happening this week unless I go into labor, but things are definitely picking up. So we're in the hospital. I'm in the room by myself. I'm literally eating a bunch of snacks. She says it's gonna be a while until they get the steroid shot from the pharmacy. So they checked me in, took a while to get registered and to go through outpatient, but I just have these cookie dough bites. I had a Slim Jim granola bar before I came in. There's a lot of stuff going on out there. But honestly, since I'm kid-free and I'm just chilling and gonna have to wait, I'm probably gonna take a nap. Okay guys, I literally took like a 2.5 hour nap. I got home and I told my husband, I was like, I am so tired. The last couple days I have just been exhausted. Plus I stayed up a little bit late last night and did my own nails. But look how cute they turned out. I've got stripes and then like little blue, if it'll focus. But I did that last night. Just in case, you know, I go into labor because they were way overdue. I did them with Easter. But anyways, so I ended up getting sent to the hospital after seeing my doctor. My doctor just checked baby's heartbeat. Everything sounded good. And then he also measured my stomach. Sorry, my phone's being like really weird. But he checked baby's heartbeat, like I said. Everything sounded good. Then he checked the measurements of this, which said I was like 37 weeks. So I'm 36 weeks 1 day today. So it's not too much of like a big difference. But the baby is just huge. So I was having really bad Braxton Hicks earlier, and when he was doing like the measurement and everything, he was like, "You're having one, aren't you?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's like kind of intense on this one, but it wasn't like painful, but I did notice it was like a little bit stronger, and there was like some cramping this time. Usually throughout my whole pregnancy, I've just had tightening of the abdomen and stuff, of the uterus. So but anyways, baby sounded good, and he wanted to send me over to labor and delivery at the hospital, which is literally right across the street, and do my I only did one steroid injection for the baby's lungs, because if we're delivering early, the lungs are the last thing to be developed in a baby. So he just wanted to make sure that the lungs were, you know, good to go if he had to deliver anytime sooner. And then I actually go back tomorrow at the same time, which is 2 o'clock, to do the other shot, and it hurt. It was only 2 seconds. Like when she put the needle in, I was like, oh, it's not that bad. And then when she actually administered the medicine, I was like, that hurt really bad. But I've had shots in my butt before, for like female issues and stuff. Like I've had what was it called? I had something. It was like a bacterial infection or something. So they had to do like a shot in my side, and it hurt. But I'm not too sore over there right now. I haven't really touched over there. I don't want to. But after they did the shot, I was only there for like 30-40 minutes before they did the shot. And I was just snacking, as you saw. I was just watching Friends and on my phone and everything. And she finally came in. She's like, okay, let's do the shot. And then she did it really quickly and took me down to radiology. They did an ultrasound, which actually took the longest. They spent probably like, I want to say a good 45 minutes with the tech, and then the actual chief of radiology came in and looked at it himself, because he does his own scans, and said that it's very hard to tell if I have accreta or not, placenta accreta. He's very worrisome of it, because the placenta and just the placement, and the MRI showed exactly what the ultrasound did, so he couldn't give me a clear reading as if I have it or if I don't have it. He didn't want to say either one, but we are still taking precautions as if I do have it. So I'm still having a C-section, which sucks, but I'm kind of okay with that, because I just want to be ahead of the game. I told my doctor that. I was like, I just want you ahead of the game. I want to make sure everything's good. I want to come out healthy, me and the baby, and here for my other ones, you know, because this is a serious medical condition. So he did ask me if I want my tubes tied again. I couldn't answer any faster. I was like, yes, please. So while he's in there, he might do a tubal, which is kind of sad, but I have 4 kids, so you guys, 4 is enough. I promise. Unless you want like a huge family, that is completely up to you guys, but to me 4 is a good number, and I've always wanted 4 or 5, so I'm very happy that I'm able to have my 4 at least. The only thing I will say, that the radiologist, she did measurements of the baby, so she did like a growth scan. The baby was estimated 7 pounds 7 ounces last week, so 8 days ago from today, right? And she's like, how big was the baby before? And I was like, 7 pounds 7 ounces. That's what they told me the baby was, you know, measuring at, which give or take a pound. Sometimes the ultrasounds are a little bit off. And so when we got done, she's like, oh, do you want to know what the baby's weight was, you know, estimated today? I was like, yeah, I'm curious. In a week's time, I'm really curious. So, excuse me. So she told me, get ready. She told me the baby is estimated at 9.2 pounds right now. And I am 36 weeks 1 day. I told her, I was like, there is no way. I said, that is completely wrong. There is no absolute way that this baby is 9.2 pounds. I said, you better take that pound away, because I can understand maybe half a pound or a couple ounces, but because of the baby's growth lately, it's been gaining 2 pounds or over 2 pounds in literally 3 weeks. So I mean, I guess 1.5 pounds in a week or 8 days is normal for this baby, but it's a little ridiculous. It's getting a little ridiculous, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, the radiologist said there's a lot of blood vessels around my umbilical cord, or my belly button area. So like umbilicus, I think they called it. They were talking in like medical term with each other. So he's like, that could be normal, that might not be normal. He's like, we don't know, because we don't have a scan from before, but he's just gonna say to take all precautions as normal. So my doctor is thinking about, I go back to see him on Monday afternoon to get like a schedule of when I'm supposed to have it, what time, I'm assuming, and all of that. So at least we'll have a day that we know the baby is going to be here, and I can plan a little bit better and be prepared the night before. I'm just really not looking forward to the recovery process. I have a couple of friends that have had C-sections, so I've reached out to them and talked to them about what to expect, what to bring to the hospital, certain things and everything like that. Not too much different than if you have a vaginal birth, other than them saying very stretchy clothes, comfy underwear because of your incision site, and then also having a pillow for like the ride home for all the bumps and stuff. So I already pretty much have stretchy, you know, clothes, and then I have the always underwear, like pad type things. It's like an adult diaper, I guess you could say, but it's more of like an underwear, so it's more comfortable for my postpartum bleeding. I'm really curious to know how much you have postpartum bleeding with a C-section. Probably the same, because it's still a wound in your uterus. So but that's pretty much where we're at right now, you guys. I don't really have too much else to say besides we'll have a little babe most likely next week, and I'm so excited. But we have to go buy a bassinet now because that's before we move, and we don't have any room in here for a crib. So this weekend my husband was like, when are we gonna get a bassinet, because baby can't sleep with us? And I was like, well, duh. I was like, we'll go this weekend and get it, because I'm seeing Dr. King on Monday. So we're gonna go take a look around, probably go to Walmart or Target and pick one up, or even Burlington would probably be cheaper. Like I say, I always like to look for deals. Probably say that in every single video. But yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at right now. But that's where I'm gonna end this vlog. So I'm just so tired. I took a 2.5 hour nap, and I'm so ready to just take a shower and lay back down. But I'm getting the kids ready for bed right now. It's probably like almost 7:30. It's like 7:20, 7:25. Liam just took a shower, so I'm gonna get the girls done, and then we're just gonna relax, put them to bed, and I'm gonna have an evening to just chill. So bye guys.